the NFL on EA Sports. And we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the New England Patriots. And it's coming up next.
We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, partner. A couple of teams that were cellar dwellers a year ago, but as we've seen being around the league for a while, man, that can change one season to the next.
And how often do we see, Mike, a team that finished at the bottom of their division just a year later be the division champion? I'm not suggesting that it's easy or necessarily that these two teams are going to find themselves in that position. But the NFL is made up of a formula that says you don't have to stay long forever. If you make the right decisions, you can go from worst to first very quickly.
To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year two. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year two, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year two is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
Now he'll run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Throwing on second down, May. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. From out of the gun, here's May. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. 3rd and long. May to throw again. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent, accurate, athletic. And he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know when he's under center, we have a shot. 1st-round pick. He's got everything.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. On the give, it's Harris. Oh, he is going to be swarmed under, met in the end zone. It's a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. That is caught downfield by Douglas. And another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards. Working out of the gun, it's May. To the back of the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to take over for their second possession. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a second down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Herbert going to try to throw him, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. On fourth down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. So after one, the Patriots out on top. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment.
Ready. Set.
May now on 1st and 10. A dive and a catch. Incredible. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New England. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator,
and of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay is going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. At issue, did the ball cross the goal line? A reminder, it just needs to be the tip of the football just breaking the front of the plane where that white goal line begins. And it needs to be indisputable, which can sometimes be difficult with all those bodies in there.
The ruling on the field is reversed.
So take away the touchdown. The officials rule, in fact, he did not get the football across the plane of the goal line. Throwing now is May. That's Gets to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Here's May again. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. They'll go. Here's May. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Drake May. Touchdown, Patriots. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The kicking team on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. Down a couple of scores now, 16-0, as they want to get going here. Drive starts 1st and 10. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
On the return is Jones. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Patriots got a solid first half from their quarterback, Drake May. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back, and in some of these coverage units, when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Herbert to throw. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down. A give, and here comes Harris. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Throwing now is Herbert, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. It is 3rd and 10. Williams in motion. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The Chargers get set to kick it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Patriots offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. He'll tuck it and take off. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down. On play action, here's May. He'll look deep here for Diggs. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and it'll bring up second down. To throw is May. The reception belongs to Mac Hollins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. To throw on first down is May. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. It's a big hit for the Patriots. 41 yards. May to the air once more. Now he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Drake May. Touchdown, New England. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Taking off, and he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. He'll take off again. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. May going to look to throw. There he goes again. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again here.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Now, here's 2nd and goal. Here's May. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Touchdown, Patriots. That his second touchdown tonight. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Now, the extra point. The kick is good. And the Patriots will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28. So it's a win for the Patriots. They didn't quite get the shutout they were hoping for and likely deserved. This was a tremendous defensive performance. They held the other guys to just a field goal, that's all. That defensive unit was the driving force in this victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.